Hey fellow vault dwellers, it's Angry Turtle, and we are waiting here for the sun to set to test the light camp. Recently, in Atomic Shop, as you are able to see, the Starlights has been added, and you know the creation engine. Something interesting may happen. We kind of a little bit encountered that during the live stream, but I want to test more cool stuff with that. So let's wait for the sun to set.
I was walking out one evening late, the moon was rising high, headed for the riverside, around us fuss and fight.
So the sun is officially gone, almost at nighttime. Just a quick info what I did in here. I just put this prefab and mostly all those starlights. As you may notice, like starlights count as one light source, but there is 5, 10, 15 actual lights on it. So total light count is not 50 in this count, but more like 750. So that's a lot of lights. And how do I switch them all at once? I have in here a broken generator, the fusion generator. So when I fix it, they will all shine. I broke it with my weapon, just a quick info. Wrecking ball from the last patch, you can use it to destroy your own camp object. So it's very easy to destroy it and then re-repair it. And I have several tests I want to do with this camp. First one will be, of course, switching them on, then checking interaction with the weather. I didn't do that all, so I will be doing it with you. I want to see how the camp will look like from the outside. And lastly, the last experiment, I will turn all those lights around away from my camp to see what kind of a difference it will make. Will it be still bright inside the camp, or will it be bright everywhere else but dark inside the camp? What's gonna happen? Okay, I'm waiting a little bit more in-game time to be even darker. Let's wait for at least 9 or 10 p.m. So it is night. You can see the stars. No, it's not perfectly dark, but that's how the Fallout universe is. Now, let's switch them on. Let's see what will happen. Ready for that? Switching the lights on. Repair. Yes. Whoa. Okay, look at the log. That's not YouTube malfunctioning. That's amount of frame rate drop that's introduced from those lights. Now outside is dark. Now outside looks super dark. But don't try it at home, especially if your machine is not strong enough to handle that. The creation engine is struggling in here. The frame rate drop is real. Now, if I wander outside, is my camp bright from outside if I run away a little? How is my camp? Is that bright? Like, that's 750 lights in there. I think it's quite directional towards the middle piece. And it is bright. Yeah, you can see it from quite far. It looks bright. The white circle in the middle of the grass. White circle. I'm curious how it will look like after we turn the lights around to shine outside rather than inside. Now the weather machine. So we switch the lights back off. Oh, how is the running into the camp? There is no lag yet. I jump into the camp and now there is loss of frames and lags. Okay, let's switch lights off. Yeah, that's dark. Now we plug in the weather machine. The weather machine has a separate generator. We could just connect it directly, but I did put a switch here. So I can switch it off and on. I don't know if switch is really necessary. Let's wait for the snowy weather to kick in, and then we trigger the lights again. Can they handle a snowy weather? Will that change how the snowy weather looks like? I don't know if I'll be testing every single weather machine, but at least couple. Now, repair. And bright. Bright. Ultra bright. Where is the snow? Did the light melted the snow away? It's kind of snow further away. There's a snow. If I am in the middle, This lights melted the snow. It's not snowing here. Okay, that is hilarious. The light, the power of all those lights, the snow melted. There is almost no snow. Okay, that's killing the snow weather. What about other weather machines? What about other weather? Okay, I need to kill the lights first. I cannot build with this amount of lag. Kill the lights. So bad that there is no switch on those weather machines. So I could, instead of destroying it, just switch it off. But there is no way to do that. Weather machines under appliances. Atlantic City fog. So that's a dark weather. Let's plug that in. The dark weather. The dark weather from Atlantic City fog. I don't have every single one. But the interesting ones, especially the dark weather, I need to test. The clear weather will be the same as we did. That's generally clear weather outside. That's a dark one. Will the light shine through the dark weather? 750 light sources. More than Creation Engine can really handle. But they're here. Okay, it's dark. We are fixing. Ooh. I think everything, it's like brown kind of lookish. It's like a dark weather, but really bright dark weather. That's interesting. But the most cool was the fact that it killed the snow. Here you can have a dark weather working as a color filter at this moment. Working as a color filter. Getting it kind of brownish. Okay, let's switch it off. Look how fast it's going dark. It's almost black in the moment I'm switching them off. Before the white balance kicks in to normalize it in game. Now we have Rat Storm. I have Thunderstorm, Skyline Valley, Muffman, Nuke Zone, Blooming Haze. Do we want every single one? Probably not. Let's do... Yeah, Rat Storm is popular, so let's do Rat Storm. The Rat Storm one. We'll be fighting versus green now. It's quite bright, this Rat Storm. It's still night, isn't it? Yes, it's 11 p.m. So it's middle of the night. Still middle of the night. Okay, it's all green. Rat Storm weather. No. Fix lights. Oh, the green tint is gone. Kills the Rat Storm weather. It adds probably even more lag than previously. Kills the Rat Storm weather. Okay, Rat Storm is not strong enough to break through those lights. I know, those are crazy experiments. Maybe not everyone likes it, but I love doing experiments regardless what that is. Especially when something crazy like 750 lights is possible. Thunderstorm, Skyline Valley, Muffman. Muffman is very dark, isn't it? Let's do Muffman. Muffman is like dark purple weather. That will be interesting. And then we do one more after that. At which point we turn around all our lights and we see what's gonna happen. So can purple fight through? Can purple color weather fight through the light? The purple color weather cannot fight through. There is no chance. So those lights undo most of the machines in these quantities. In those quantities, those lights undo all the machines. The machines have no... I'll kill that first. Complete darkness in the moment of kill. And now let's do... Let's do the nuke zone. Classic nuke zone. Classic nuke zone with big nuke. Very orange. Very distinct weather. Very dark in the same time. You can see. Very gloomy, dark, orangey looking weather. Let's fix it. And still orange looking sky a little. Not even much. Not even much. It's very bright. Back to brightness. So weather control stations, even snow is melting in this amount of light. And the amount of area that it's being highlighted by that. Okay, if I open, I didn't do that yet. I can move the camera away a little so you can see entire camp. So that's the camp with all those lights. Look how cool it is. Look how cool it is with all those lights shining. How dark is everything outside and how bright is the interior of the camp. Okay, this is really cool. Look at that. This is insane. Like that's amount of light in the camp. Those look brilliant. So bad that the lag and frame drops are so crazy. Now, the last experiment, of course, I will not force you to wait for me to turn all the lights around. I will just do that now, and I will show you the result after I turn those lights all over around. That's like 50 lights to turn. And now we do have all our lights turned around. I spread them a little bit more equally, the second line of lights, to look better from outside. We'll see inside and outside what's gonna happen. Will I still lose so much frames, so much lag? The moment of truth. Oh, no lag. No lag inside the camp. So it's only when light is directly at you that you are losing all those frames. It's going smoothly. Now, if I run outside, still working without the lag. So it's only the concentration when I put them in the circle, directly targeting the middle, that everything is getting so laggy. Now, how does it look like from further away? Wow. That's a shining light in the middle of the golf club. Look at this thing. Look at that. Okay, let me jump a little bit up, and maybe I use photo mode to see from even higher above. Maybe no blur, so I can see well. Why the camera doesn't want to go up? My camera doesn't want to go up. I can only fly closer. Look at that. That's a shining light, camp. That's a shining light. Okay, this is fun. So this way you can actually utilize it if you want your camp to be visible from afar, placing those lights outside, but concentrating them on the middle. Creation Engine cannot handle that. That was just a cool experiment I was planning to do since yesterday live stream, as I noticed those lights are doing more than probably intended in regards to hitting the engine performance really hard. And that being said, thank you a lot for watching. I appreciate you being here, and see you in the next one.